The world is in a crisis of love. So many people have not really experienced what real love looks like, or have not had a model to show them how to love others. I believe that the one who modeled love for us perfectly is Christ himself. And the more we can imitate him, the better this world will be. Hi, my name is Jerome, and I believe that if people do not accept or hear the call to follow Christ, they miss out on life's greatest adventure and deepest meaning. Disciples on a Mission creates videos and podcasts to help inspire other young people in becoming disciples of Christ, to authentically live out and be witnesses of his love in the world around them. This is going to be a podcast with interviews with a whole bunch of other disciples for Christ and people trying to live out the gospel and to encounter Christ daily, to go into deeper conversion. It originally came from the idea of just me and my brother having great conversations, asking the perennial questions, and just allowing ourselves to explore the faith in asking, like, why read the Bible? Who is Jesus in the first place? Why should we follow him? And how, what is the experience of him calling us out to follow him? What does it look like to follow him? And how can we serve God and serve the church? What is our purpose in life? All these big questions, but just engaging with it and then experiencing the joy of living a life for God. I really do believe that Christ is the answer to all the crises or crises in our world. And it is from coming to know him that we'll come to know ourselves better. And in coming to know ourselves, we'll grow in a greater confidence in how God sees us and deepening our foundation in our identity as being sons and daughters of Christ, in order to live in Christian freedom and to participate and one day be with God in heaven and all the communion of saints. Well, that's some big picture stuff there, but I would really appreciate your support in this podcast if you would like to continue listening to it or to become an official Patreon member. It's just $7 a month in order to help support in me in continuing making these videos and these podcasts, or your support with your prayers. I would highly appreciate your prayers and that you share this with just even one friend. Thanks for your support. I'm currently on a student budget and discerning a call to the priesthood and studying philosophy online. So this is also going to be a great platform in me being able to share the things that I'm learning throughout my studies as well. The main thing I hope this podcast does is honestly just get you curious about who Jesus is and want to know him more, and to want to just start reading scripture more and to start learning what it looks like to live and follow him. I recently just finished reading the entire Bible all the way through, and I read the Catechism all the way through. And I got to say, I'm more curious about the faith and who Jesus is than I ever have been. I'm excited to hopefully continue asking more questions and going into a deeper conversion and getting to know Jesus more and being able to love and serve him. I'm excited for this journey. Continue glorifying God with your lives. Peace be with you. And now listen to this fun little outro/intro my brother, my dad, and my friends and I made for this podcast.
Rose for Christ, learning the way, living the gospel every day. We're just striving to practice dying. The greatest adventure, disciples on a mission.